Hello everyone, welcome back to White Lives Matter, and here's your long anticipated video about Kyle Rittenhouse. So I don't know a lot about this kid. As far as I see, there's not a whole lot to know. He's killed people in Illinois, and now he's killed 2 people in Wisconsin. I don't know the details on what happened in Illinois, and I barely know the details of what happened in Wisconsin. What I know is the protest that they had scheduled was posted all over White Ring and neo-Nazi groups. And Kyle was one of many youth there with illegal weapons, not so much as the weapon itself was illegal, but very much a 17-year-old should not have been handling them. And shot 3 people, murdered 2, and was able to walk away at the scene to be apprehended a few days later because murder is still murder. Saying that it was self-defense is very much an exaggeration, but why does Kyle get the self-defense label and Breonna Taylor's boyfriend doesn't? There are so many parallels between every defense that Nazis can think up for Kyle Rittenhouse that can easily be put up against any given black person, including shooting someone for self-defense. So, why does this matter? And how does this relate to the overall scene that happened in Kenosha, and how does it relate here in Minneapolis? Well, how it relates to Kenosha is definitely an effect on what people have been circulating that the protesters did before Kyle Rittenhouse shot them, or shot into the crowd and just managed to hit those 3 people. And it also, let me not skip ahead. So since then, I have been to a protest there. I was there at the protest the next day right after that. And the numbers were low at first, but the protest gained traction after that. So sure, there were a lot of people that were afraid of a repeat of that situation. But for all of you who were like, the police should start using real bullets on protesters, you see that doesn't stop anything. And as far as the rioting and looting that went on in downtown Minneapolis, the same day as the protest, where the police didn't bother the protesters and everyone went on about their business, that was because the news had misreported that someone died of police brutality. So Minneapolis rioted and looted again. And then it later came out that it was a suicide, but I don't think anybody feels bad because they called the National Guard again and they set up a curfew and nobody even did anything because it rained the next day and then it was just over. I haven't been downtown to see the damage, but I'm sure it's everything I can expect it to be. And I'm glad that rioting and looting is now a consequence for police brutality. I'm glad it's an established consequence for police brutality, because there are supposed to be consequences that aren't happening due to quantified immunity and just systematic racism and systematic misogyny. That shit's over. You fuck up our people, we're going to riot and loot you now. You take from us, we're going to take from you. Period. And I don't see why that's not fair after everything that has already happened where justice has gone unserved. Now we want justice and we're going to get it. You don't want that to happen? Stop doing the thing that makes us do it. It's just that simple. Or the system that is supposed to be protecting us actually does the things that it's supposed to do to protect us. And one of those things should be getting rid of quantified immunity. And another one of those things is getting rid of this police officer cult and getting rid of police unions that protect police officers from accountability and consequences, such as many well-deserved cases of prison. And in cases like Trayvon Martin and George Zimmerman, actually having this court system follow through with what it's supposed to do. George Zimmerman stalked Trayvon Martin when he could have just left the situation alone, and then suddenly it's self-defense because he shot an unarmed black man because he was defending himself from George Zimmerman, who was a friggin' stalker. So, all that shit needs to go away. And Governor Cuomo, a few days ago in a press conference, said that there's no need to protest and you want reform and all that, then let's have that conversation. I knew that little speech wouldn't age well, but I didn't think it would happen so quickly. So no, Governor Cuomo and everyone who thinks that whatever, no, it's far from over. We just had another black man get shot 7 times in the back and is now permanently paralyzed. And they had the audacity to handcuff him to his fucking bed as if he's going somewhere. Shit's far from over. And the fact that Kyle Rittenhouse got the chance to walk instead of being immediately apprehended is still an ongoing commentary. And this time they caught the white nationalist fundraiser. Someone of like a well-known white nationalist group put up a fundraiser for Kyle Rittenhouse's bail, which was immediately taken down. And we need to be vigilant after what happened with George Floyd. Now that we have an understanding that there are white nationalists who will pay for murderers' bail, there needs to be a full-on national, international task force to get rid of fundraisers for murderers and white nationalists. Point blank, period. No exceptions. And in the meantime, the fight definitely goes on. And I'm going to make a separate, possibly even shorter video about what happened while I was in Kenosha. In the meantime, take care of yourselves and each other. Black Lives Matter. Defund and dismantle the police. Fuck 12. And I'll see you later. Bye.